Welcome back to Central Valley Talk. This is a real estate and home improvement show. We've had people on this week talking about how to improve your home, how to pick a roofer, how to pick a solar company, which plumbers can you trust. But my favorite part of the show is when we bring realtors on and they show us these cool houses that they have for sale. Our next guest is, we rehearsed it, I forgot already, Nancy Altschuler with Remax Gold. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Where's all the houses for sale? There's not a lot out there right now.
Oh my gosh, right.
Is there
Still
a shortage?
having
Is there a shortage,
an
right?
inventory
Yeah.
issue. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
And here's what we're going to talk about in a second. So, are people buying houses? I mean, they're selling
Absolutely,
fast, so-
absolutely. They're
So is it
going
a
really
good
fast.
time to buy?
It's slowed down a little bit, just slow enough so that a few buyers have a chance to get in and get their
Yeah.
offers in.
So if you're thinking of getting one, now's the time to start
Now
looking.
is the greatest
And
time.
you handle buyers? You help buyers?
I help buyers, I help sellers. As a retired senior care professional, these are people, the sellers are actually seniors moving into assisted living and residential care. So I help consolidate.
And you help people do that?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Now, what if a lot of people don't know their condition. They don't even know what their house is worth. They don't know if they should keep it or, go live in another facility. And you would help them figure all that out?
Correct,
Yeah.
correct. Because, it depends upon how much money they've got in the house, how much equity is there,
Yeah.
if they own it outright, what the process is going to look like, if they want to. I encourage them to vacate the home before they sell it, just to keep them at peace and through the transition of selling their property and whatnot. So these people have kindly, they've moved out and they're happy in their assisted living property currently.
And people are afraid to go to I can say it now because
Retirement.
I'm a senior, the old folks home.
Right,
But it's
right.
not like that anymore. These are like resorts.
They are.
Like
And
fancy restaurants
getting
and-
restaurants 3 times a day, lots of activity, lots of things to go to, and they get out on their
Fun
own.
people. Fun
Yes,
people that
yes.
makes your life with.
Kindest people on earth.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
if you're a senior or anybody wants to sell a house, call Nancy Altschuler. But if you're a senior and you're trying to figure things out, you're an expert. You're an expert
In the
on
field,
that.
yeah. I spent
Very good.
35 years in consulting.
35 years doing that. Now,
Right.
let's talk about this house that you have for sale.
This house is amazing. I just love it. And you just could not ask for the nicest sellers, the owners of the property. But
I like this part right here, the entryway.
oh my gosh, it's just die for. So it's a spacious 2,800 square
Wow.
foot, 5-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom home on a 13,000 plus square foot lot.
It's a giant lot.
So you could have, they've had every kind of family get together and parties and social baby showers and weddings and events out there in their
I think here's
backyard.
the backyard. The backyard's all, you don't
It's
have to do anything.
amazing.
It's all ready to go.
It's beautiful. It is just beautiful back there.
And by the way, here's some interior shots too.
Right, that's after the entryway into the family room. There's a fireplace over on the other side, and then that's looking into the kitchen, which is
So the
just
kitchen
gorgeous.
opens right up to that room.
Right,
That's
right.
fun.
You have 2 eating areas. You have the informal kitchen eating area, and then you do have a formalized dining room off to the side there. Just beautiful.
Yes, you can tell somebody's done some good things to this home.
Really well taken care of. And that's the thing about working with seniors is that typically they've taken really, really good care of their properties, and we hardly had to do a thing in terms of getting it cleaned up and ready to.
Tell me about the speed at which if you're going to buy a house, you don't get to think about it for a couple of weeks.
Right.
Like this house, you're already getting offers, and it could be
Right.
gone in a couple of days.
Right. Now, because of the price point, highly sought after Harlan Ranch.
Yeah.
I mean, what can you say? Single story, beautiful, beautiful home, just right across the street from the little park there. So, it's been on the market. It's asking $770. It's been on the market almost 30 days,
Okay.
and then, sure enough, this morning I get a full price offer
Yeah.
on it, and that's a little bit lengthier of a time period that things are sitting on the market, but I would say that that's because of the price point. I had another senior couple moving out into assisted living, and that property went up on Friday morning, and by Friday evening we had 2 offers, and by Monday we had 12 offers.
Some buyers, especially younger buyers, they think, oh, I'm going to be a wheeler dealer and I'm going to offer, 20% less, but you can't do that.
No.
Got to offer the value.
There was one buyer on that property on Monday that kept saying, can't I do this, Nancy? Can't I do that? And it's like, you do that and it's gone.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened. The property was gone.
And like I said, they're not paying over the value. They need the value. It's the value of the property is what you need to offer. And you're not going to find something for 20% less than the value.
No. And to be honest, that property was just way competitively priced at $599. So that $600,000 seems to be the new, cutoff point.
Now, had they owned that house for a long time?
Mm-hmm.
And when Nancy Altschuler comes and told them the value, were they shocked?
Yes.
Because they had built, that's the only way people can build wealth is buy a house.
It's one of the ways, yes.
The value goes way up. So, and even the person that pays over $700,000 for this, in 10 years they're going to be surprised.
Yes.
At the value.
And pricing of housing is not going down.
No.
Even though the interest rates are pretty high right now, understandably, and so maybe a little bit of leveling off going on, but certainly not going down by any stretch of the imagination.
Now, especially if you're seniors, and like I said, I'm 65, so I'm a senior now. I didn't realize until recently that I was that old, but they call Nancy because she knows about all this stuff. If you think you want to say, that's fine, but call Nancy and just have her help you find the values, find the options.
Right. Absolutely.
What else do you want to tell our viewers?
Well, I do have a couple of other listings coming up with seniors. A lovely home in 93711 that is going to be on the market in about 10 days. They're again asking $599 for a custom home.
That's normal now.
That's the new normal.
Yeah.
$599. It's a beautiful 93711 home. I also work with helping people buy and sell their residential care homes, their licensed care homes. And so, oddly enough, since I have a California statewide license, I'm able to travel throughout California and represent all kinds of memory care units and small to mid-size assisted living properties throughout California.
People sell those, and other people want to buy those.
Oh man, yes.
And it's a good,
it's a hot commodity right now.
You get 6 or 8, residents, and really can help.
And you're taking care of them, and it's just a wonderful service to be a part of. Yeah.
Well, you triggered something in my mind because there's people out there who keep going out and looking at houses before they even make an offer. It's gone.
It's gone.
So, but Nancy has some coming up, so maybe talk to her.
Yes.
She'll put you in the line early.
Move you down. Right, and get it set up for you.
By the way, phone number on the screen, 559-777-0579.
Correct.
And who answers that? Your secretary?
I'm the secretary.
You answer direct.
Text is the quickest way to get a hold of me and get a response.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I always say this, don't make the biggest investment in your life by going to somebody who doesn't even answer their own phone. And Nancy does.
I usually do within minutes.
Yeah. Last thoughts for our viewers?
So I just appreciate the opportunity to come talk to you today and appreciate working with my clients and buyers and sellers. And please give me a call and let me know what's going on.
I know we're way over time, but let's say somebody's never bought a house, they're renting, paying $3,000 a month or whatever, and they just don't even know where to start. They don't know if they qualify or anything. Do you help people through that process?
I do. I don't encourage the FHA loans too much because this is just not the right environment for it. But I do, teach and preach, saving up that money, getting their credit scores in alignment, and helping them go find that first home.
And you can help somebody over years until they're ready?
Oh, gosh, yes. Yeah.
All right. Nancy Altschuler. Call her up. Phone her up at 559-777-0579. Better yet, text her.
Amen.
We'll be back with more Central Valley Real Estate and Home Improvement Show right after this.
Thank you so much.